Hello and welcome to Frank's School, 3rd year, 11th day, first video. I want to just introduce Shirley's work. My camera, the memory had filled, or else the battery had gone dead. I don't know. I couldn't film in Amarante, and so Shirley took over. And she did a lot of filming anyway, but she knows that I like cat fight, that I like details, Boots and Roger. That I like details, and she filmed details as well. There's a bridge in a church. It's called San Gonzalo, the church and monastery, and you see it inside and out. The outside is called the cloister. Well, that I think speaks for itself. Another thing, you'll see both sides of the river in what she filmed, both sides. On the on the side away from the church is where there's a garden with a pool of water in it, and that's where the monument is. That explains about that bridge being defended from Napoleon's soldiers. Well, I'll come back to the bridge in a second, but in the video from yesterday, as I was thinking more about that, first of all, the pasture. The way the road went high over the mountain, and I thought I was looking at derelict pasture. I'm pretty sure I was. That that's what it is, and I think that says something about the economy of Portugal. There was a time where that would have been summer pasture for sheep and goats, I think. I'm quite sure of this, otherwise I wouldn't say it. I saw walls in among all the brush. And the brush, there seemed to be 2 or 3 kinds on those mountaintops. There was a lot of lavender, maybe not there. And there was another plant called gorse, edible to some animals, but very, very rough. And I think that was a derelict pasture. And the bridges, there's a connection too with this and the Portuguese economy and my thoughts. In yesterday's video, you saw maybe 3 bridges. At one point, the car went underneath an old railroad bridge, just a short one, just over the road. I'm not so sure you did see downstream where not so sure you saw a railroad bridge, an old railroad bridge. But you saw that new one, that high, dramatic, white bridge. Now, I think that's high-speed train. I'm very sure of that. Well, I'm pretty sure of that. It could be highway. But anyway, obviously spectacular from an engineering viewpoint, and simple and beautiful in a way. But then you see the bridge, and today you're going to see the bridge at Amarante. And I was thinking, my life is richer for having seen that bridge at Amarante. That was such a beautiful thing. I care more about it than the church. But the two go together. And it's all so organic. By organic, I mean the bridge almost seems like it grows right out of the stonework on either side of the river. We walked down, we looked at it a lot. I think there were more pictures than are there. But, and I think about, in its day, somebody had to build that bridge. I mean, guys were there with scaffolding and stones, and just like building a cathedral, they built that bridge. Then they built the high, white, modern bridge as well. Spectacular feats of engineering, really, in both cases. But there's something about that old, beautiful stonework that's real special for me. Well, I don't know if I've been eloquent here. But in any case, I hope you enjoy Shirley's filming. The cloister is that area that's walled in beside the monastery. There's a monastery there and there's a church, both. We didn't have too long to stay there. And I should say that Amarante was in passing. Our destination, necessary destination for my purposes, was near Braga. But Amarante, and still one other thing I was going to say. I had wanted to go from Lamego, over the mountain to Amarante But those old roads are so narrow and so difficult that eventually we just got on the more modern highway that you saw to do it. That happened more than once. That the roads were, the old roads over the mountains were pretty tricky. You'll see more of that later. All right, enjoy.